It's National Children's Book Week this week, so here with more information is Jane Morrow from Waterstones Bookstore. Thank you very much for coming in. And you've brought a lovely selection of books here that we'll get to in just a moment. But before we do, tell us what this week's all about.
This week is a nationwide incentive, happens annually to ensure enjoyment and engagement for children with children's books.
Now, you must have the best job in the world because you work in the children's book department, which I know is a very busy department of your bookstore.
Yes, it is.
What sort of things happen there? Because you have some activities that are aimed at younger readers,
We do,
don't you?
actually, yeah. I mean, it's all about developing their interests. So even if they're at an age where they can't actually read themselves, we do try and engage them in other ways, you know, whether it's through arts and crafts or creative writing or things of that nature, to bring out themes and characters that might appeal to them.
Well, some of these fancy books that you brought in here as well. I can see some pop-ups, and you've got one here with a very attractive monster on the front here. The sorts of books that, as a child, I would have wanted to read with my mum.
Yes, very much.
Tell us about some of the books that you brought in with you today, because these are some of your bestsellers, and also they've just been released. Last week was it Super Thursday?
Super Thursday, that's right,
Thursday.
yeah. Over 800 titles were released last Thursday across Britain. And in children's literature, we had a few of those as well. So things like Darren Shan, or
I'm obviously very old because I had no idea who he was, but apparently very popular.
Jacqueline Wilson,
I know
is
her.
another one. Yeah, and the official sequel to Winnie the Pooh.
Excellent. So although it's only October, there's some great ideas here as well for Christmas presents as well that you can get children into reading.
We have things like Calm Down Boris, which is a perennial favourite in the children's section.
I love the look of him.
He's brilliant, isn't he? You can really interact with him. But he's been released in a Christmas edition. We also have things like Peter Rabbit. Now, I brought Flanimals in, but I think Flanimals possibly appeals to adults just as much as it does children.
Absolutely. So. Well, we were talking a little bit before you came on, Jane, about I always mean to go back and revisit books that I enjoyed as a child, but I always think, shall I? It might ruin the magic, but you think that this is a great thing to do. I
do, actually, yeah. It really is one of the nicest aspects, the nostalgia that you get from looking through something that you had as a child and that you were really connected to. It's a really nice, you know, when you open a carton of books and you think, oh, I had that one.
Takes you right back, doesn't it? And something like this, like you say, looks very appealing to me. You're just a big kid at heart, aren't you, Jane?
Yeah, definitely.
As you mentioned, there's lots of events happening down at Waterstones for families to go along to.
We do, yeah. We have Saturday events in every store every Saturday. Usually involves story times, activities, possibly some arts and crafts. We also run kids clubs and various reading groups for the very different ages that we cater to.
Can I come?
Yeah.
There you go. See, there's no way to. Jane, thank you very much for coming in and letting us know all about it.